So welcome everyone. We're going to go over everything, because there's a lot of new people. So I wanted to focus tonight and tell you how Mavie started, where we started, what's going on, and how we evolved to where we're at today. Okay. So first of all, we have the Ultron Foundation. That's where we connected with. We are actually partnered with Ultron Foundation. And what is the Ultron Foundation? It's a blockchain for everyone, with the fastest growing blockchain in the entire world, thanks to our Mavie community and all of the members worldwide. Okay. Now, there we go. So of course, I'm not going to give you any financial advice. I'm just going to give you facts about what's happening here with this blockchain, facts about the projects that are on the layer one blockchain. Okay. So that's all I'm going to do here. And I'm going to go over the comp plan that they have with Mavie. So I'm going to go over everything. That way people can understand how that works. If you have questions, please go ahead and pop it in there, and I'll pause and try to answer as many as I can. Okay. So current market is collapsing. Banks are collapsing. Money's losing its value, as you can see here. And although we're here to talk about the blockchain and cryptocurrency, let's take a look at the current at today's current financial market. As you all know, the current market is collapsing. Fiat is losing its cash value, and people around the world are finally waking up and realizing that their money is not safe in banks. We've seen so many banks shut down, and there's some that are really getting looked at right now. So that we might see some more shutting down, and reality is actually setting in with people. People are starting to realize those people who are doing crypto, they're onto something, and I haven't started yet. So more and more people are looking into understanding how the blockchain and cryptocurrency works. Adapting to that change is very difficult, but it is a change that the financial industry is evolving into, and people have to start adapting to it. It's the same thing when we went from beepers to cell phone. It's the same thing. Everything evolves. Or when we had the corded phone, and now it's cordless, and now it's just a cell phone. So a lot of things evolve, and people, whether they like it or not, we have to evolve with what's happening. We either we embrace it or we don't. And there's a lot of people who have fear because they don't know where to begin, because they didn't start when they first heard about Bitcoin, because they didn't know what it was, right? So blockchain is the solution. Okay, blockchain is the solution to all this chaos. You are in control of your assets, and with every new user, assets are gaining value. There's no inflation due to a limited amount of currency. There is nobody in the middle there. Okay, there's no bank, nobody in there controlling your assets. You control your assets. Now, ladies and gentlemen, only 4% of the global population is part of this blockchain, right? Of the block, not this one, of the blockchain, all the blockchains that there are in this world, all right? And only 4% know what's going on. A lot of people don't know. And some people have wallets, but they still don't understand it. Okay. So what is the problem? The problem here is a slow adoption. The technology behind it has been too complex. A lot of people are like, I have no idea how that works. It doesn't make sense to me. And they don't understand. They don't know. And that fear sets in. And when they don't know, they tend to stay away from it. And that is why only 4% of the global population is using the blockchain or cryptocurrency or even crypto wallets. Okay. So we're going to change that. We have a solution for that. So Ultron is changing the game from 4% to a global mass adoption. And how are we doing this, you may ask? We're using the state of the art technology that will provide you education, knowledge, simplicity for you to embrace it completely and fully shift into this financial industry that everybody is already joining. Everybody that I'm sure a lot. Well, if you were invited here, it's because they're telling you, right? So we're talking about a layer one system and ecosystem that will be working on the top of the blockchain itself. It's not the second layer, it's the first layer. So this makes the usability and the adaptability, it makes it much easier and much faster and better. So that is what we're doing here. We've got a lot of things happening. So here's a little bit about the Ultron Foundation. The professionals behind the Ultron Foundation are more than 40 developers with huge, massive experience. Some of them already worked in previous blockchains such as Polygon, Polkadot, Binance, Solana, Hyperledger, and Phantom. And as you can see, there is a lot of experience behind the Ultron Foundation, 30 plus months in development already. The first layer one blockchain with its own native ecosystem. We're the first one to do this. We are breaking all kinds of records. And that was the first one that we did, right? The mainnet itself was launched a little bit over a year ago on June 1st of 2022. And it is the fastest growing blockchain on the planet. Completely the fastest one ever. Millions of transactions already executed on the chain. And it is the top layer one by total value locked. And that's what drives how we're in the top 10 right now. So that's something very, very powerful. Now, this is something that's very interesting. Something very astonishing is that they had no funds to do this. Okay. These 40 plus developers did this with their very own funds, and they developed this amazing concept. They had nobody backing them up. They said, we're going to do it. We're going to do it right. We did it with all these other guys, all the other blockchains that we worked with, but now we're not going to make those mistakes. We're going to make something powerful, something strong that's going to just take over. And that's what it's doing. We're in the top 10, so it's the fastest growth and achievement, as you can see here. So we are the fastest growth it's so fast that this is old. What you're looking at here, this is old. We have reached already the 5th spot. I think we went down. We keep going up and down, up and down. We're struggling with a few here, but we just keep going up and down. I'm not sure where we at today. I haven't looked at it yet, right? But we don't have time to update this. Okay, we are in the top 10. We used to be in the top 20. We're in the top 10 in the entire world. This is being tracked on DeFi Llama. This is something that, I'm not making this stuff up. This DeFi Llama is the one that tracks all of that stuff, Now, we are tracked on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, DeFi Llama, OpenSea, Chainlist, Trust Wallet, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Binance, Mizari, MetaMask, and Token Insight. Now, we're also on exchanges. Of course, we're going to be on our very own exchange, the Ultron swap, but we're also on the Uniswap, one of the most powerful exchanges out there, the most strongest one, followed by PancakeSwap. Another one's very powerful. We have SuperX and we have ext.com. So, and there's a few more that have added. We just don't have it on this presentation, but there's more exchanges that are starting to utilize us. Okay. So again, growing super, super fast. Now, we're talking about a very powerful ecosystem. It's your traditional financial, finance that you do today, or your traditional, everything that you do today, built on a blockchain for everyone and for everyday use. Everything that you do today, social media, everything, that's going to be built on this layer 1 blockchain. And it's happening. We're seeing it grow within the last year, what's taking place. So what is it that we've already done? What have we accomplished so far? We've had our pre-launch with our amazing staking hubs. I call these our by 5-year retirement plan. That's what I call my buy one every month. Faithfully, I purchase a new one every single month. So I always have one that I'm adding every month. And then we have the mainnet. This is when we launched on June 1st, right? And then we have our ULX scan. That's, we already did that. We have our Ultron swap. We have our cross-chain bridges. We are working with different, we can exchange with different ones, and it's cheaper to do it through us than going to Ethereum or going anywhere else. We're talking about cents to do it, these exchanges. So we've bridged with Ethereum, Phantom, Polygon, Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain. That's powerful that we're doing that, and other people can't actually, they can go to Ethereum and they're going to go ahead and swap something, and it's going to cost them $200. I remember the first time I had to swap something in Ethereum, and I was trying to send, I think it was like $300, and they wanted to charge me $200. Remember those days? I'm like, no, this is ridiculous. Here, you guys are going to be able to do it for cents. Okay, you're in control of your money. I just love this. I absolutely love this. So we're working with all of those, right? We were invited actually to the world's biggest blockchain conference in Dubai. Okay, so that's something. If they're inviting you, they want you there, they want your presence there, it's because you add value to what's happening in the crypto space and the blockchain space. All right, then we have Ivana Tattoo. Now, this is something that I keep kicking myself. Her NFTs sold out within like a couple of hours. I didn't get my hands on one, and I wanted to purchase one. So I don't own an NFT from Ivana, but as soon as she launches the next ones, I'm going to be like, like when people Black Friday and they're lining up on the stores, I'm going to be just like that. I'm going to make sure I get one of those. But yeah, definitely looking forward to her next launch of new NFTs. So we do have a roadmap, and I'm not going to go over all the details here because we have a lot of things that we're going to be launching here on this blockchain, right? But keep in mind that, we don't have dates. It's driven by the community growth. And that's what I say they're doing correctly here. Most people will open a business and they'll say, oh, I'm going to start selling, I don't know, let's say makeup. I'm going to open a storefront and I'm going to sell makeup. They have no clients. They're just going to open a storefront, buy all this product, and just hope and pray that people are going to purchase this. When we launch a product here, we have a community built behind it already, ready to utilize the products, ready to go with it. Okay. So for example, everything that we've launched so far, we wait till that. Right now, we're close to 300,000. That's why we're going to be launching it in the 4th quarter with Lottoday. So that's when we'll see it. Flip Me is going to be at 400,000. So even if they say it's going to be next, the 1st quarter in January, if we haven't reached the 400,000, I don't think it's going to launch, because we have to have the community growth in order to make it successful. Okay. So again, I just want to let you guys know how this works. It's based off of unique wallets with staking hub NFTs. So when we have a person buying a staking hub NFT, that's a unique wallet that gets created on the blockchain. So once we have that amount of blockchain wallets on the blockchain tied to it, that's when we launch these items. Okay, so that way you guys comprehend how that works. Now I'm going to go over this really quickly because I want to make sure that I talk about Lottoday and I talk about Flip Me with you guys. But we have the Ultron swap, swap once and use it forever. So we have that on there already. It's already launched, ready for you to use it. It's live. We have the ULX scan, that's live. You see, if you attended the call today and heard Vitali, this is what he's going over every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, he's training everybody on how to utilize all of these services. Okay. Ivana Tattoo Art, she is also in collaboration with Louis Vuitton. So whenever you see one of his bags or anything that has one of these little, designs or NFTs on it, it's her artwork, and as you can see, I mean, everything sells for like about 1 Ethereum with her on all her NFTs. I'm going to get one. I don't know how, but I'm going to get one of her NFTs. So then we have Lottoday, and we're going to talk about Lottoday in a little bit, the hottest topic. Okay, we're going to start making money off of this on October 30th. Everybody's excited about this. This is huge, massive, but I'm going to talk about this in a little bit. Then we have Flip Me, which is something that we just kicked off. Most of you guys are very excited. I'm super excited. The skyscraper, I think, crystal. That's what I got. The crystal skyscraper I got. So super excited about this. You guys know I have 34 years of banking experience, and this is something that's going to blow everybody's mind away. You're going to have both, not only fiat, but you're going to have crypto. And you're going to have a card that you can use to just go pay for gas, go grocery shopping, and you don't have to worry about how am I going to exchange this? How am I going to do this? No, it's going to be there for you. So very, very powerful. I'm going to talk about that. Reshape. So Reshape is a social data platform, right? Now, this is very interesting because a lot of people have social media. And I mean, we all post stuff on social media. They make money off of that. Every time somebody clicks and likes and does something, they're making money off of that. That's why it's free to join these social medias. But now you're going to be in control of your data with this. Anytime somebody clicks on something that you post, even if you're saying, I'm going to sleep for half an hour and you post it in there, I'm going to go take a shower. Some people do that kind of stuff, and they click on it and say like or whatever, you're going to get paid. Yeah, you're going to be in control of your social media and you're going to get paid. It's not going to be Facebook getting rich. It's not going to be Twitter getting rich. It's not going to be TikTok getting rich. It's going to be you getting rich. Okay. You getting paid for your data. You're in control of your data. And if anybody wants to use it, you get paid for that. Okay. Anybody forwards it, downloads it, whatever they do, you keep getting paid because it's on the blockchain. It's tracked and you get paid. That's powerful, right? Now, then we have our NFT marketplace. Guys, I own like about 189, I think 89, probably more now, NFTs, and it's real estate, it's different stuff, it's artwork, it's all kinds of stuff, and I'm really looking forward to this. The rainbow, once this launches, you can buy and trade your pieces, you can sell your own art, you can mint collectibles, you can display your collections, you can attract people, fans, because when you have fans, your NFTs go up in value. Okay, more people you have watching your stuff, the more possibility you have on selling it. And if you create your own NFT, I'm not sure if you guys know that, if you create your own artwork, every time that artwork gets sold, you get royalties. You get paid over and over, no matter where you do your NFT. That's how NFTs work. That's why the person who created those ugly monkeys, I call the ugly monkeys, right? They created those guys, right? They're just millionaires, billionaires right now because people keep buying them and selling them, buying them and selling them. They're the creators of those, right? So you get to grow your influence, okay? So then we have Ballers. This is our football metaverse here. This is something that's coming really soon. This is where you can actually build your own football team. You can, you'll have your players will be NFTs. So you'll build a stadium, training facilities. You can play with other people. There'll be competitions. This is more for the people who like sports, or, I'm not into it, but I think I'm going to build a stadium. I'm going to figure it out. Okay. So I don't know much about football, but I'll figure it out. I'm going to be part of this as well. And then we have the lending and borrowing. Again, I come from the banking world. This is massive. This is huge. We're going to have a liquidity market protocol where you can lend your crypto, you can borrow crypto, and you can grow your assets by doing so. So anytime somebody says, I need X amount of crypto to, I don't know, whatever they're going to do, if they want to put it into the Flip Me account because they want to buy a car and they're borrowing it from you, they're paying you the interest. So you don't have to go to a bank. There's no credit report or anything like that. It's a smart contract that's going to take care of it. Smart contract. So you don't have, there's no collections or anything like that. It's a smart contract. I don't have no idea how it's going to work, but I am super, super excited about this when this comes, because this is something that's going to change the whole lending environment. Okay. It's going to change everything. Then we have the Launchpad. The Launchpad is a crowdfunding platform. So, we have like GoFundMe and stuff like that. This is going to be where you can create a project, of, like a crowdfunding project, and you're going to get it confirmed by the DAO. Once they approve it, it gets promoted by the company, right? And it gets presented, gets funded, and we develop and deploy it. Okay, so here's where I'm going to bring my educational one. I know some of you guys know about my smart contract that I built on the Tron blockchain. I'm going to recreate that. I'm going to put it on the Ultron blockchain. I'm going to be doing it through this crowdfunding platform for education, because I'm really big on education. So I'm going to be putting it there so we can help universities, children and all that stuff. So, and countries as well, anywhere around the world. So that is something huge that I cannot wait for. I really can't. So what are we doing? It's traditional. It's everything, the traditional stuff that you've seen today, but way much better. Okay. The goal is to bring 25 trillion from Web 2, which is what we're used to today, going into the website, right, to Web3 in Ultron through a layer 1 blockchain. Okay. So for example, you have PayPal, Revolt, all these, that's FlipMe. You have our Powerball and our jackpots and all that crazy stuff. That's Lottoday, right? We have eToro. That's going to be your Ultron swap, which we already have live. The Meta, Facebook Meta, that's your Ballers metaverse, right? The banks. So you can see the banks here. We even have Bank of America on here, lending and borrowing. We don't have to go to a bank that's going to tell you, you know what, your credit score is not good, or you don't make enough money for this, because they can't see our crypto. They don't know how much crypto, what we're worth, right? And then here, GoFundMe, any crowdfunding, we have the Launchpad, and then Reshape. Forget these things, because you're not making any money off of that. We're going to make money off of our own stuff, and it's going to be all on the Ultron layer 1 blockchain. This is very powerful. Okay, so we're building this community. That's our goal, and it's going to happen. So you're probably asking, how can I benefit from this ecosystem? There's only one key that can unlock your future, and that's by joining, of course, and getting your first staking hub. The staking hub is what strengthens the blockchain itself and keeps it going. It's what keeps it going on the charts. That's why we're in the top 10. Okay, so just a little bit about the hubs. We have the staking hubs, as you can see here, where you can buy ULX coin. You could go ahead and buy ULX coin on your own. You can go to an exchange and purchase it. But if you buy $100 worth today, you're going to get, let's say, I'm just going to throw a number out there, 5,000 tokens, right, or coins. In 5 years, you're going to have just 5,000 tokens or coins. But if you purchase it through Mavie, you're staking it. We're the only ones who can stake it in this way, and you can get up to close to 311% back. It'll grow massively for you, okay? And that's why I call this my 5-year retirement plan. This is why I buy one every month. I purchase one every month faithfully, because I know that I want a domino effect of these coming up due every month after that. And then I decide whether I want to buy more crypto, or I want to cash it in, or if I want to continue traveling, or whatever it is that I want to do. So again, you buy it, you stake it, you compound your rewards, and you build your legacy. Okay, you build your legacy. So this is the staking hub explained here really quickly. So you have all of the staking hubs here. You start at 100, 300, 500. Well, you have the option of 100, 300, 500, 1,500, 5,000, 12,500, 30,000. It's a 5-year staking plan. I call it my 5-year retirement plan. You're earning 0.2% daily in ULX. And you're going to, if you leave your auto stake on, you're going to get about 310, almost close to 311%. By leaving it on. You can turn it off. If you turn it off, you can withdraw your gains, if you need to withdraw some. I know some people who have half of them on, half of them off, because they withdraw them today because they need the cash, right? So you can do that. It's still 70% is still good. And then there's a halving every year, and it is audited by the Solidity Finance. Okay, so there is an audit that's taking place right now. Now the compounding benefits are right here. So leaving it staked on in your first year, you'll gain 107% more of that token. Okay. And a lot of people are saying, yeah, but what's in it for me? Like, people who do not understand the value of the token going up. When I started it, when I started this, the first account that I opened with Mavie was way back in May, was the first one. And I did like 100. That one's still there. It's an account that I don't really use, because then I re-signed up again. I know I'm saying this. I re-signed up again in December. And that's when the entire team came along in December. And I purchased, I believe it was like around 5 cents. It went up to 18 cents the other day. That means I made 13 cents, right? 13 cents on each one. I sat down with this beautiful lady. She's like, Brenda, I have 5,000. I purchased a 5,000. What have I made? I don't know how to do this. I calculated for her when it was at 15 cents, right? At 15 or 16 cents, something like that. She had over $22,000 or $23,000 worth already in there. She goes, I have that much in there? Really? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? I also did the calculation for another individual who did the 12,500. I'm not sure if he's on the call, because he probably would talk about, no, he's not here. And, he's like, I have almost 100,000 in here. And I'm like, mm-hmm. He goes, oh my goodness, I need to buy one every month like you're doing, So, and we're not even at our first year yet. We're not even at 107% on our first year. Okay. That's just to give you an idea. Now the token goes up to 50 cents. It's going to even be that more powerful. It goes up to $1, even more powerful. If it goes to $10 within the next 5 years, guess what? You're a millionaire or a billionaire, depending on how many you're buying, So that's your first year. The third year, you get 258%. And then by the fifth year, you get 311% by leaving your staking on. Now, let's say you want to have the staking off, which is not bad either. Some people, like myself, we live off of crypto. This is what we do for a living, right? So you need some kind of means of income. And some people have some of them staked on, some of them staked off. Now, if you have it off, it's going to be 36% in the first year. That's not bad. That's still growth. Okay. 60% in the third year, 70% by the fifth year. It's still a lot. Okay. I have some people who are also calculating the ones that they have at staked off, they don't have it on. And they're like, I'm still making money, Brenda. And I'm like, I know, I'm still making money. It doesn't matter. As long as this keeps going higher and higher, we're going to become billionaires, in 5 years. It's my 5-year retirement plan. That's why I call it that. So don't think short term. Okay. And the reason why you don't want to think short term is think of Bitcoin when it started. It started in cents, right? It was very low and it slowly, gradually went up. Think about Ethereum here. You have Ethereum started at 30 cents, if I recall correctly, 30 cents. And this is what they all do. This is something that we've seen within the last decade of crypto, that the value tends to go up and get a little bit more stable on the fifth or sixth year. Okay. So they flatline. This is where we're at. Even though we're seeing it going up 5, 15, 18 cents, we're still in these flat lines right here. Okay, this is the flat line. And then we're going to go through the bumpy roller coaster ride, as I call it, right? And then it's going to just flatline a little bit rocky, and then it's going to shoot up. Okay, that's what a powerful blockchain, it's crypto does. Okay, we've seen it. We've seen all of these other ones do it. This is our opportunity. A lot of us got in really early. We got in at 1 cent or 5 cents. Now I think it's at 15 cents right now. I'm not sure. I haven't checked it. So imagine that goes to $1. It's gains right there. Okay. That's why the staking hub is so powerful. Now, you don't want to miss it again. Okay. Our vision is to reach 100 million users or unique wallets and have 1 million decentralized applications on our native system. So this is exactly where we are today. Okay. We're right here. And since our launch last year, Ultron Foundation has kept their promises. They've over-delivered and they have proven and delivered everything that they've said. Okay. They have proven many times that they are a strong player in the blockchain market and have earned their spot within the top 10 blockchains in the entire world. Okay. Out of all 215 of them. And as you can see, this is what we start. We start our new community, which means more usage. It attracts new development. That's why there's more companies wanting to open on this blockchain, and then it brings a bigger community. So it continues to grow, it continues to strengthen, it continues to be very powerful. So again, you guys, seriously, I know you hear this all the time, but you're at the right place at the right time, because you're it's still it's not even 25 cents yet, so you're gonna get it at a good pricing. Okay, now here we go. You make your choice. You can buy it on the exchange. You're not going to get any more tokens. It's going to be the same exact tokens. So if you buy 5,000 and in 5 years it goes to $1, you just get $5,000, right? You get 5,000 tokens. Let's say you pay 100 and you get 5,000 tokens. It's going to be like $5,000. You do 311%, you're going to be a millionaire or a billionaire. It's going to be that much more tokens in there. Okay. So think about it. You make your choice how you want to do that. And this is our Ultron community. You can scan that. That's our Telegram group. That way you can see that. That's the company's Ultron's Telegram. Now let's switch gears, because I told you guys I was going to talk about a little bit of everything. So the other product that's in Mavie is our Lottoday. And this is the biggest decentralized gaming platform on the planet, guys. This is so powerful. We're about to start getting paid October 30th. And I am so looking forward to that, because people will see the power behind it. And then Flip Me is going to go crazy. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about that. It is the biggest Web3 gaming platform. Okay. The only worldwide decentralized gaming platform. The only one. Nobody has a decentralized one. Everything is going through, fiat or cards, credit cards, but not one like this. So it's the first one. And
welcome to Lottoday, the world's biggest and only worldwide decentralized gaming platform. Today, I'm going to share with you something truly revolutionary. In life, you only have a few times to have the opportunity to completely rewrite your finances. There are opportunities that come to us and they don't go away. They only end up going to other people. So in this time that we will have for the next 15 to 20 minutes, I want to make sure that you pay complete attention to what I'm about to share with you, because this is either the first opportunity that you're seeing that could absolutely change your life financially, or the last. Lottoday, the world's first decentralized autonomous organization gaming platform. The Lottoday system is built on a series of smart contracts that allow no human interaction for all admin control. What this has done, and it is the first time that it's ever done, is allowing people to be able to participate in the gaming and the lotto industry cross-border without admin control. What does that mean? That means that you now can play lotto worldwide. This system was designed by professionals in the lottery industry with over 20 years experience. The lottery industry is a 200+ year industry, and the professionals have put together here a system that allows people to have a much higher potential to earn, at the same time creating a fully decentralized autonomous organization. See, the problem is with the lottery industry today, it is a massive industry, yes, but it's controlled by individual countries. Each one of these individual corporations or countries control their lotteries completely because of the fact that it is a massive profit center. If we look at the Americas, in the United States, for example, it's $100 billion a year business with close to a 40% tax on gaming by itself. That means $40 billion a year is going directly to the bottom line without even considering income tax before people get their winnings. So of course these companies or countries want to have all of the revenue from these gaming systems. And also, it's impossible for someone to purchase a lottery ticket if they live in Korea and want to purchase in the United States. People cannot cross-border game. So that means that there has never been a solution to allow people to participate in gaming completely worldwide. Well, today I'm going to share with you that solution. But before we get into that, let's take a look at how many lottery tickets are sold per day in each market. When we look at America, it's 137 million tickets sold per day. Germany, 13 million tickets sold per day. France, 8 million tickets sold per day. Korea, 12 million tickets sold per day. Japan, 9 million. And China, 101 million sold every single day. If you take and look at the world population, the 8 billion people in the world, and you divide that by $450 billion a year, that means that every single human being on the planet, on average, is spending $50 a year in lottery. And why is this a big deal? It's a massive, massive deal for you today because we have a system that is going to allow you individually to participate in all of the lottery gaming revenue. Lottoday, the world's first decentralized gaming platform, completely worldwide built. That means that anyone, anywhere, in any market in the world can play on one platform. Built in a decentralized fashion, utilizing smart contracts, which means that it is built without any admin control. That means there is no one that can decide whether you should win or not. It's all done with a series of algorithms, allowing the system to completely function without any human interaction, which means no bureaucracy, no red tape. It's built on Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, Polygon, Tron, and our most beloved Ultron. Having access to 1 billion users on blockchain, the world's first decentralized and the largest gaming platform that has ever been built before. Series of hundreds of smart contracts, 5 years in development by people that have been in the gaming industry for over 20 years. Massive experience in the space. Also available on Google Play and the App Store, giving us access to another 3.6 billion customers, which means that we have access to half of the entire population of the planet on this platform. And what's even better, guys, is every single one of you are going to have the opportunity to participate in this entire ecosystem. The biggest jackpots in the world are in America. Powerball, for example, $2 billion in one single jackpot. The problem with that is that the person that won that jackpot, first of all, is announced. So that means all of his friends and family thinks that he's just got $2 billion. But then when you take that 40% gaming tax and put it into place, and then you take 40% income tax and put it into place, he's left with about 20% of the entire total. So he might end up with a few $100 million. But everybody thinks that he has $2 billion. So in most cases, people that win these type of lotteries end up going bankrupt because it's a big show. And then when it comes down to the money amount, the governments actually make more than the individual. And the gaming platform itself makes more than the individual. It's not designed for the people to win. It's designed to generate a gaming situation, to generate revenue and taxes for the governments. But today I'm going to show you something completely different. Something that actually breaks and disrupts the lottery industry as we know it. Something that is so exciting and has so much energy and effort put into it that it literally could change the whole way that the world games. And you're going to hear it first today. Lottoday. This is a beautifully, gorgeously designed platform built on BSC, built on Ethereum, built on Polygon, built on Tron, all built, all completely ready already on Ultron, audited by Certec, one of the largest auditing firms in the entire industry, mostly respected, secured by Chainlink. And today, before the game even starts, there is $1 million in USDT on the platform, ready to go for the first lotto jackpot. The only game that pays out in USDT 100%. $1 million to start. Every time a ticket sold, that pot will start to increase, and we'll go into more details on that in a moment. $1 million day one. You could win this, your wife could win this, your child could win this, your dog could win this, because this is fully decentralized. You're connecting with your MetaMask wallet. There's no humans to say whether you win or not. The algorithm runs, you buy a ticket, you are lucky for the day, your dog's lucky for the day, you get $1 million cold hard USDT in your account. You decide. God gave us free will, the governments took it away from us. Decentralization is giving our free will back to our finances. And you're hearing it first here today. There are lottery games, casino games, bingo, prediction markets, horse racing, dog racing, roulette, betting, and poker. Scratch games. Just think of it as a completely online casino, as well as a lottery that you now have access to as in a decentralized platform that wins 3 times more than the normal lotteries that exist today. On average, lottery games win 1 in 27, win something. 27 tickets, win something. With Lottoday, because of all the admin that are reduced because of the smart contracts do all the work for you, it's 1 in 7. So 3 times more chance of winning than a normal lottery system because there's no overhead. That's the beauty of a smart contract. The smart contract code is law. So the whole entire system is operating on a series of contracts that are completely digital. Now we're here at the best part. Now I know some of you are waiting just to hear about how can you make money. Well, we have an amazing pre-sale opportunity. This pre-sale opportunity is allowing anyone from anywhere on the planet to participate and become part, a rev share, a co-owner of this decentralized autonomous organization gaming platform. In this pre-sale allocation, this is not funds that are raised to build the technology. These are funds raised to drive the community. So we are giving back a phenomenal percentage to the distributors, to the people that are sharing this with the world. Because we know if we raise a little capital and allow people to make capital off from that capital, they're going to tell people about this. So $30 million, very limited pre-sale to start off. We started this last week. 10 million is already gone. So let's just say 20 million pre-sale left over. How the ticket sales are going to work. When someone buys a $3 ticket, 50% of that ticket goes into the prize pool. That means $1.50 for every single ticket sold goes into the prize pool. We've seen that it was $1 million to start. $1 million to day one. Now, when one ticket is sold, it's $1 million plus $1.50. That first prize pool is going to be $3 to $5 million because of the fact tickets are going to have the opportunity in the pre-sale. As we get through the pre-sale halfway, the ticket sales will be available to our members, which means that every single ticket that is sold is going to be increasing that original $1 million prize pool. So if that original prize pool continues to increase, we could be seeing a $3 to $5 million in the first jackpot. 10% of the revenue from the ticket sales is going back to revenue share. I'm going to show you how that works in just a moment. 5% goes to referrals. Referrals are on all blockchains, BSC, Ethereum, any place that our product is launched on. The referral, 15 cents per ticket, is going back to the people that shared it. 5% is buyback and burn for ULX. Now, I know all of you ULX holders that are watching this presentation are already smiling because you're seeing the price of ULX increase by over 40% here in this last week, and it continues to fly because the pre-sale helps affect the price of ULX, because this is a DApp on chain. Also, 30% goes to operation costs and marketing, and there is going to be an opportunity for business volume in the ticket sales. 500,000 tickets sold per day. This is the example we're going to use for this presentation. Could be less, could be more. Eventually will be a lot more. $3 per ticket. That's 1.5 million USDT. 10% goes to rev share. That means 150,000 in daily rewards. What does that mean to you as an individual? We have developed some absolutely stunning, amazingly designed and beautiful gaming hub NFTs. Now, yes, they look great, but it's not just about the look. It's the functionality. They do way more than how good they look, and they look pretty darn good. The functionality of these is massive. The code that is written behind these does everything exactly the way that it's supposed to. You purchase a gaming hub, you stick it on your MetaMask wallet, and it automatically starts to give you returns every single time one ticket is sold anywhere in the planet. With this system, the gaming hubs are giving you multipliers based on the size of the cup. So you could start off with the Lucky 8, $100 in, $200 out. The Wise Elephant, $300 in, $900 out. Fortune Panda, $500 in, $2,000 out. The Raging Bull, you're starting to build up momentum, $1,500 in, $7,500 out. Wealthy Tiger, I know Asia, you love the Wealthy Tiger. $5,000 in, $30,000 out. Rising Phoenix, coming to the crescendo, $12,500 in, $87,000 out. And the Mighty Dragon, my favorite, in the first phase, $30,000 in and $240,000 out. 8 times in your income. The numbers on the bottom are based on ticket sales. There is a calculator that you can go to on Lottoday.io and check and see exactly how much these daily returns can be based on the ticket sales. But $30,000 in, $240,000 out is an amazing return. There is not anything out there that I've seen with a stable, solid system to produce this types of massive returns. But wait, there's more. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our super rare gaming hubs. This is a very limited offer. There will only be a few of these available, and they're probably going to go out in the first few days. Mystic Lion is 50,000 USDT in, 450,000 out. It's 9 times 50K. With something like this, you could literally have an income like this coming every single year. And the best and the best of the best, the one that I will be personally investing in, is a Magic Unicorn. $100,000 in, buying USDT, buy my share, buy my unicorn, I get my super rare in my MetaMask wallet, and I have the earnings guarantee of $1 million. The smart contract is written as the sales happen, as tickets sell. My Magic Unicorn is going to pay me 10 times what I've purchased it for back. And all of this is absolutely amazing. This is going to create such massive momentum for this project. It's going to create such massive momentum for the users, and it's going to create a serious amount of wealth. The system is growing so fast, ladies and gentlemen. It is now, we've already blown through $10 million in the first week. We're in stage 2 right now. Stage 2 gives you 80% more RSP. RSP is this revenue share points, which is the speed of payback. which gives you 80% more than it would be if you weren't in this pre-sale stage. So now you can take your Mighty Unicorn and expect to get a payback much faster than you would if it was outside of the pre-sale. These pre-sale stages are going very quickly because people are excited because they've seen the technology. They understand that this system works. It's a massively duplicatable, extremely simple, profit-generating, sharing ecosystem. The product itself, every single person that purchases it makes money every day. Every time a ticket is sold, it's automatically on smart contract. So it's best to get in these earlier phases because you will get your capital back faster. Now, the reason why you want to get it back faster and faster and faster is because it's not just a one-time purchase. When you purchase your Mighty Unicorn and you get your $1 million back, you have a 30-day time period where you can go and repurchase another Mighty Unicorn because yours is finished. You've made your $1 million, now you can put another 100,000 in and make another $1 million. It works the exact same way. We call it the infinity renewal, and you can get paid again and 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 again. And you can pass it on to your children and get paid again and again and again. This is a product that you could be getting paid for the next 50 years in your family. This is something that will continue to grow because gaming isn't going anywhere. It's a 200-year plus age industry. Blockchain continuing to expand, redefining. It's the transfer of wealth, and this system allows you to do it fully decentralized, completely autonomous. You get the same rewards once you hit the max payout. You also are in that 80% RSP again, which means that you're going to get paid faster and faster. As the game platform continues to increase and more users start to become on the platform, when we start to have 2 to 3 to 5 million tickets a day, it could happen to where your turnaround could be happening on a monthly basis. Think about the potential of the future of this, what this could actually be. And when you see how many tickets can be sold throughout the entire world in any of those individual markets, you realize that you now have an opportunity in front of you to really make a huge impact and pull yourself up out of the normal situation. Get yourself out of the 9-to-5 situation. Stop working for the man. Become part of the house, and the house always wins. At Lottoday, you are the house, and the house always wins. There's a calculator system that will show you everything on the website. This gives you all of the details on exactly how the calculations work, and it'll show you it's all on blockchain. Click here, guys, in the presentation, below the presentation, to go to the website and check out the absolutely amazing duplicatable system that we have here at Lottoday. That's all I have for you today. I want you to make sure you get packed with a person that shared this with you because, like I said before, this is either the first opportunity that you've seen that's going to change your life or the last. You will usually, in life, you only get 2, and the time is now. The time is now for you to focus your energy in and to be able to make a decision to find something that will really impact you and all the people around you. I travel all over the world sharing this, and I'm sharing this online, and I've seen so many people that have had such huge impacts with this type of business, and this thing is nothing ever been done like it ever before in the history of our time. So thank you all for your time today, and you have an amazing day, and make sure you get started. The start is usually what stops most people. Don't let the start stop you, and I will see you at the top. Thank you very much.
All righty. So I'm sure you guys got really excited with that video. Who is speaking on the video? Lottoday. That's our famous Neo. We've had him on the call here before, and once you hear his voice, you're like, oh, that's the guy from the video. So just want to go over, if you really like that video, the numbers are wrong because they've made it even better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here real quickly. Give me a second here. Let me stop this monitor over here and let me share the other monitor over here. All right, so let's go to the Lottoday site because they've made it even better. So you saw those numbers, and we're practically sold out. Okay, we've sold through all those stages already. We only have a few stages left, so hopefully you guys are seeing this. And there is a new presentation, but that video is so good that I had to share that video with you guys. So you know, we're in the pre-sale stage. We are built on the Binance Smart Chain. We're on Ethereum, Polygon, Tron, and Ultron. It's not just the Ultron blockchain. It's on 5 different blockchains, okay? So, because a lot of people think this is just an Ultron project. It's not just an Ultron project. And on top of that, it's going to be, people can just download it on their App Store or Google Play. So it's right here. Okay. So keep that in mind. Now, this is kind of like what the platform's going to look like on your cell phone or on a tablet or on a computer, depending on where you download it. All right. So, but this has changed. They've added, and they're giving us 20% instead of 10%. It was 10% before, now it's 20%, and they've allocated more funds. So what we're looking at now is we have all of these sold out. Okay. So it's not just what you saw. We're pretty much sold out. We only have 2 stages left. Okay. And out of this stage, we only have 20 million left. Okay. And October 30th, everybody who's in stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and those who've purchased in stage 5 are going to start getting paid. Okay. Because on the 30th is when we start doing the pre-sales on these tickets. Now the calculator's right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and share, I'm going to do, let's do the Wealthy Tiger. The Wealthy Tiger is 5,000. With the 5,000, at stage 5, if you, let's say, I know here in Florida, I know the numbers in Florida, we sell over 2 million tickets, lottery tickets a day. Okay. So I'm going to just do that. ULX, I'm going to keep it low. I'm just going to go halfway through. And then prediction market, I'm going to go halfway through. Okay. 900 mil, something like that. This means that your 5,000, based on these calculations that I just did, you're going to get that back in 35 days. Okay, just on this calculation that I'm doing here. And we're talking about Florida. We're not talking about globally. Imagine what's going to happen globally once this starts kicking off really, really fast, right? In 210 days, you'll get $30,000. Your daily payout's going to be 143. Okay, powerful. We've sold not only that in our team, we've sold the Mystic Line. Okay, we've got people who they have the Mystic Line. They're going to get the 50,000 in 35 days. In 315 days, they're going to have $450,000. In 1 year, 450,000. We also sold a magic unicorn in our team. We have somebody who sold one of these. This 100,000 in 35 days, they're gonna get their 100,000 back. In 350 days, they're gonna get $1 million back. Okay, this is a daily payout of 2,863. I mean, if we were to raise the bar and go all the way up, we're talking about 23 days. We're talking about 4,521 that this person's going to be getting every single day. And now that million is going to be almost twice a year. Okay. And we can keep changing that to whatever you do in the 1,500, the Raging Bull. That's 7,500 every 111 days. In 23 days, you get your 1,500 back. You decide which one you want to be. You become a shareholder of this company and you collect a portion of the sales. That's basically what it is. Okay. So I wanted to go over that because in the video, he's talking about something that is no longer there. Okay. It just no longer, it doesn't exist anymore. So, we already sold through all of that and they've upped it for us from 10% to 20%. So it's even better. Okay. Now, let me just go ahead and stop sharing this screen and go back to the other one. I know that we're going to be close to it's going to be a little bit over an hour, but I want you guys to stay for the comp plan. The comp plan is very important for you guys to see because we have a lot of new people on here. So if you want to follow their Telegram channel, you can go ahead and scan this. That way you can follow them and you can see all the updates and everything that's taking place right now. It's not sharing. You guys don't see the screen? Can you guys you guys didn't see the screen? Where can we find the video of Lottoday? I'll get it to you, Gron. I'll get to the video. Okay, you guys see it. Okay, so there you go. You guys can go ahead and scan that. Now, let me go over now the comp plan. Did you guys see the website that I was showing in the calculations? Because that was important. Yes. Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure because now I was wondering, was I showing it? I'm over here showing stuff and I'm like, is it displaying? Alrighty, so let me go and move on now to our comp plan with Mavie. Okay, because that's the company that we're with. 1 second. It's not moving. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now can you guys see that new screen, the black screen? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Doug. Thank you. Alrighty. So Mavie, how does this comp plan work? Let's go over our momentum plan and how you can get rewarded with the staking hubs, the gaming hubs, the payment hubs. I mean, everything that we have, all these NFTs that we have going on here. Okay. So first of all, you already heard me talk about our staking hubs. We have these beautiful staking NFT hubs. And again, they start at 100 all the way up to 30,000. You decide which one's best for you. You select the one that you want. Right? Whatever works for you. I purchase one every month. I actually purchase a 500 every month. I might up it to the 1,500 now, but I always purchase a 500 every month and I just keep adding to it. Okay. The gaming hub. So here's the gaming hub. I think I have about 13,000 in gaming hubs that I personally have purchased. So again, this one starts at 100 up to 30,000. Okay. So up to you, wherever you get the NFT where you fit in, and you could buy many of them. It doesn't have to be the one. I mean, I have a couple of wealthy tigers. I have a few raging bulls. I think I have a fortune panda or two, so you purchase whatever you want to do. And all combined, they're all going to pay you. And we're going to start seeing that, right? So how does this work? If you want to get started, how do you get started? You decide if you want to be a customer or a partner. A partner, you're eligible for the bonuses available through Mavie. To get started, you need to have a back office subscription of $49 for 12 months and an NFT of your choice. So it's got to be one of the staking hubs of your choice, okay? Keep in mind that as a customer, you will be able to purchase as many NFTs as you want. You could get them, but you will not get the bonuses. Now, your first 30 days, you're going to see like your binary building, you will be able to get some bonuses, right? But if you don't pay the 49, you're not going to be able to collect any more after that point, okay? It'll just flush out. Now, everybody gets started at 7%, okay? So you bring somebody in, you're going to get 7% every time somebody purchases a gaming NFT hub. You sell one, you get 7%. Now, once you and your team, you and the people that you've brought in reach a total of 12,500, it goes to 10%. Okay, we used to have that on the presentation, but they took it out just to make the presentation shorter. So it does go up to 10%. All right. Then we have the fast start bonus. And this is something you have to pay attention, because if you just got started, you have 30 days to earn back 50% back. Okay. So let's say you purchased a 5,000 hub, right? And within the first 30 days, you invite 20 people. But 5 of those individuals purchased the 5,000, you're going to get 2,500 back. Keep in mind, you're also getting the 7%. Okay. So you're potentially going to have a free account. You're going to get your money back on everything, especially if you take advantage of the binary and you build it correctly. So here in this situation, let's say you do come in with 5,000, but the people that you bring in go for the 12,500. You want to purchase the 12,500, that's fine. As long as you purchase it before the 30 days, and they'll give you half of that back, 6,250. Okay. So entirely, or you purchase the 500 and everybody's getting the 1,500. You can go ahead and get the 1,500 and get half of that back. So you decide, and you'll see it in your back office. You can play around with those numbers and see who's purchasing what. And then you decide if you want to upgrade yours so you can get that amount back. Okay. So you get the 7%, it's going to go up to 10%. Right? So this means that if you utilize the binary, because the binary pays you 10% on the weaker leg. So this is the third bonus that we have, the team bonus. You'll receive 10% from your weaker leg from your binary. Your customers or partners, doesn't matter which ones, will fall on the left or the right, wherever you decide to put them on the binary, and like you can see here in this example, you have 150,000 sales on your left side, but you have 80,000 on your right side. They're going to give you 8,000, 10% from this 80,000. So that's a bonus that you get. So again, you could potentially have your account free within your first 30 days if you do this properly. And if you need guidance, talk to the person who invited you. If you want to book time with me, you can book time with me, and I'll put this person here, put this person there. I'll show you guys how to do that whole thing back there. Make sure you have people on your weaker side, and all that good stuff. So we can always go over that. Okay. Now your NFTs will drive your weekly cap. All of the NFTs are up to 5,000, except when you purchase one for 5,000, it's going to be 10,000 or more. Okay. 10,000 is the weekly cap that you can gain here, weekly cap. So let me make sure I say that correctly. Now, if you purchase a 12,500, it's 20,000 weekly cap. Okay, that you can gain here. And then if it's 30,000, it's going to be 30,000. So again, that way you understand how that works. But as you rank up, you can also get a higher amount. So what I'm going to do this super Saturday, make sure you guys are on the call. I'm going to go ahead and go over this whole comp plan ranks and rewards for you guys, because we can't just go over it right now. We'll be here another hour. Okay. So, there's 2 qualifiers. It's your weaker leg volume and your personal orders. But then I'll show you the strategy so you can get, all of these bonuses that are here. Okay. So yeah, we'll do that this Saturday. I've done that one before, but I'll go ahead and do it for you guys because we have a lot of new people. Make sure you bring your new people in so they can see how to best utilize the comp plan and get the most out of it. Okay. So, then we have the ULX buyback support. I know Ron had questions about this one. So let's say you get a bonus of $1,000. When you get a bonus of $1,000, there's a 70-30 rule, which is what everybody was telling poor Ron yesterday. And he's like, I don't get it. The 70-30 rule means that 70% becomes available for you to withdraw immediately. That 30% The ULX is bought on the Ultron swap, and it's added to the bonus hub NFT. So you get a bonus hub in the back of your office. That's that 30% that they take, and they purchase that for you. That's going to allow you to become a validator with the company, and it's going to be staked. My understanding, it's staked for 5 years, so it's earning just like a regular hub, a staking hub for you. Okay, so at the 5th year, it's going to start releasing the amounts based on the amounts of the dates that you know, whenever you gained it. So that's my understanding on it. There's more details coming on it, because I believe they're going to be doing even better rewards with that bonus hub. The bonus hub supports the Ultron Foundation. Okay, I look at it as a savings account that they're doing for me on the side. That's how I look at it. But I'm sure Ron is probably still confused. So, but that's basically it. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to share really quickly my back office so that you guys know how this works. Here, where is it? Let me go here and let me share my screen. Stop sharing this one and start sharing the other screen. Okay, let's go to the screen here. All right, so, and I know we're a little bit over the hour, but stick around, stick around. So this is your Mavie back office. You are going to have up here messages right here on the top. Okay, I don't have them because I've already satisfied the messages there. Okay, so if you're new, you probably have a couple of messages here. You probably get a pop-up on the side saying that you haven't paid your back office subscription, even though you just paid it, but it knows that it has 30 days free. So while that's still there, it's going to keep popping up. You can always click here on the side on the plus sign. When you click on the plus sign, you can go ahead and pay for it, you know, pay for the 49. You're going to see your total earnings here, what you've earned so far this week. You're going to see what you can withdraw. So right now I have 827 that I can withdraw, right? I'm not gonna, well, I can go further down. Directs, you're gonna see, you know, I have, you know, 23,000 on one side, over 1,000 on the other side. How many directs? I have 12 directs on one side, 57 on the other side. One team has over 6 million in it and 932 on the other side. So it also tells you what rank you are, and it also tells you how close you are to ranking. So you can watch your rank here, and you can see the numbers here. A lot of people always ask, what is this? Your weaker side. Your weaker team is going to drive this first one. The 40-40-20 is based off of, if you click here, it's 40% is required from the rank volume, from direct volume of your first and of your second most successful sponsor. Those two top players that you have, that's those 40%. And then 20% is from the remaining sponsors. Okay, that's what this 40-40-20 is. And then your strong team. So in my case, this 6 million over here, my strong team, right? 20% has to be here. Okay. And then your personal orders. So my personal orders exceed the 12,500, as you can see. Okay. So, well, it reaches it, but it exceeds that. Okay. Then you can go to, I'm not going to go to my teams just to not show the binary, but in the earnings, you can actually you can go ahead and do your withdrawals. So it's, there you go. So right here, you know, it'll withdraw, but as you can see here, it'll show you your earnings. It'll show you your direct bonus, your team bonus, your matching bonus, your fast start bonus, your rank bonus, and other bonuses that you get with the company. Now, here you can withdraw. You have to set up, you have to do your KYC, know your customer. That has to be done. If I wanted to withdraw, I just go ahead and put 827. It does not take the change. So it'll be 827. I select the blockchain that I want to withdraw in. I click on withdraw. I say, I agree to that. Simple. I enter my code. Let me see if I can do that. I'll do it right now live for you guys so you guys can see how it works. Let me go to my email real quickly here. That way you guys can see how this works. For those of you who have not done a withdrawal yet. Let's see. Okay, here it goes. They gave me my code. They're quick. Sometimes they can be slow, but they were quick tonight. So 662 756. Oops, 66. There you go. And then my 2FA, of course. I have my authenticator. So let's go ahead with the authenticator and let's get the code. So they have 758193. So now I confirm and success. And I don't know if they're going to process it tonight or tomorrow because their office is closed, but it's going to be morning. So it's like, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. So it'll be processed tonight at some point. So I will get the 800 plus that I just withdrew. It's going to show up in my wallet. Okay. My crypto wallet. So then you have your gaming hubs here. So you can purchase your gaming hub, all of them. You select the one that you want to go ahead and purchase. You have your payment hubs. That's the Flip Me ones. Okay. Oh, this is the one I got. Crystal Skyscraper. It's like a tongue twister. Staking hubs. Okay. So you have your staking hubs here if you want to do a staking hub. And then your hubs, you can see your hubs. So I'll show you guys, my hubs. So I have a total of 43,500 hubs here. Let's see. So I have my payment hub is the 30,000. Yeah, the crystal skyscraper. And then you'll see the other gaming hubs here. The Lottoday. So it's 10,000. I'm sorry. It's 10,500. I said 10,500. And then you're going to see the staking hubs. And like I said, on the staking hubs, you'll see that I always buy one every month. So this is September's, but I did this one for October. I did it on 28th. I did it a little bit ahead of time. So only because the coin dropped a little bit. I said, I got to get it now in case it goes up. So I purchased it when it went down a little bit. So you can see, I don't know why the images aren't loading, but I do purchase one every single month, 500 faithfully every single month, like I mentioned to you guys. So just wanted to show you guys that. And then you can go to your ranking. And in your ranking, it's going to tell you how you qualify for each one of them, how you can actually go ahead and qualify. It's just like the same way how it is on the front. As you qualify, all of them go green. And then, me, I don't focus on the one that I'm going for. I focus to the one after. So I'm always looking at the black diamond because that's where I want to be. So even though that's going there, I've been watching this and I'm like, I got to get my 20% strong team working harder, and then all of this will work on its own. This is the one that I'm focusing on, because if I don't get this one here, I won't, it's hard to get this one here. This is the hardest one, the 20% on the strong leg. Okay. So, because I only have 12 leaders on that side working and I have like 50 something plus on the other side. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, and you get bonuses. I mean, once I hit this one, it's 30,000 bonus. This one, I'll probably hit it sometime this week. It'll be 15,000 bonus. Okay. I got $10,000 bonus from this one. So again, you guys want to work. So you're utilizing your spillover that you're getting, and you're utilizing the trainings that we do so that you can actually get the most out of your binaries and get the most out of the comp plan that we have here. So Saturday, we'll do a comp plan training for everybody. That way you guys can do that. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I know that was a lot of information for you guys, way too much information.